Welcome to I Wish I'd Known This Before. Let's go digital. Have you ever played a digital amp, tried a software or an app or a hardware unit that wants to substitute the real amps we love playing? As an electric guitar player, you can't avoid digital amps being thrown at you every now and then. If this is a challenge for you or you haven't made up your mind, here are my thoughts. So this vlog is about the digital recreation of amps in guitar cabinets and the microphone capturing the sound, like in a professional studio production. Now, before we dive into details, the question is, do I recommend going digital? And the answer is easy, yes, of course. Simply because the software and the hardware units are so good that from beginner to advanced to pro, all can and actually do use digital technology. Plus, digital is so convenient, the price, they are full of effects, no need to spend extra money for pedals. And as with everything digital, you can store and back up your sounds and profiles. And the devices tend to be light, at least compared to an 100-watt amp head. Now, they are not as cool as an amp, or let me say, they're a different kind of cool. So, what exactly is available? There are two technologies, modeling and profiling. Modeling means that a software programmer writes code that ends up being a program or an app that, if connected properly, makes your computer sound like an amp. You only need an audio interface, or you plug in your guitar and a pair of headphones or studio monitors, and of course the latter hopefully being of the best possible quality. And there you go. There is free software out there ready to be used, and it's good quality. These modeling products emulate real guitar amps. They can be plugins or standalone software. It can be a hardware unit like the XFX, Helix, the amplifier, Avid 11, to name just a few. The list gets longer by the day. Profiling technology is something the Kemper uses, and French company Two Notes comes to my mind. Profiling is completely different. No one's writing code here. So if we are talking Kemper and amps, they do not emulate an amp. The Kemper does make a digital snapshot of your current sound and can include the amp, the cabinet and the microphone, meaning you dial in your amp, choose a guitar cab, mic it. You feed the amp with the test signal from the Kemper, and the mic that records your cabinet goes back into the Kemper. The Kemper saves all these informations in what they call a profile. The result is nearly identical to the settings you dialed in. One profile is one snapshot, and that is why if you buy Kemper profiles, you get a bunch of files, as each file represents a different amp setting with different cabinets, different mics, and an infinite number of combinations of those. As far as the recreation of the original amp sound goes, I prefer using the Kemper over there. To me, profiling as a technology is, let's say, 98% of the amp and cabinet sound. Modeling, as an educated guess, maybe 90%. Good, but not as good. But I'm sure modeling will catch up. Now, before anyone feels offended and thinks I'm anti-modeling, bear with me a moment, because I'm not. When I was taking stock of my studio equipment, I found this thing. A pot from 2000, still early stages for modeling. Honestly, I thought, just get rid of it or maybe sell it. I'll check it out. So I hooked it up, I played it, and you know what, I was impressed. Playing it felt good, so good that I decided to keep it if I need something small and light while traveling. So there you go, I still love using a modeler. And again, you can ask why I like something from 18 years ago that can in no way compete with the original amp sound or currently available modelers. Well, because it's a device on its own, and as I have used it years ago quite extensively, of course I know the sound, I'm familiar with it. Subjectively, I have a good sound to jam with, and in the end, That's all that counts. What I want to say is, it's not about judging modeling only regarding its ability to copy the original tube amp sound. If that's all you want, go Kemper. These digital devices stand on their own. This is exactly what Pete Thorne was saying in one of his Sunday live casts on YouTube. Referring to the XFX unit, he said, and I'm quoting, "It sounds really good, it's a great device, it's a great tool. Not a substitute for a guitar amp, it's a different thing. And a different way to get a guitar sound." What a great way to end this vlog. Next time.